What's your name?
Hi, I'm Salina. I'm the information officer here in Working Perak.
So how long have you been working here?
Nearly a year since February 2025.
So how have you been settling in with this work?
Seems okay, should be okay because I feel free here and the surrounding is quite nice.
Okay, so before we get into detailed questions, let's just talk about Buah Tempurung. So what's Buah Tempurung specialized in?
Okay, before we begin, we need to understand the history of Buah Tempurung, okay? So Buah Tempurung has been here since, if I'm not mistaken, it's around 250 to 300 million years ago. And when we talk about Buah Tempurung in Malaysia itself, so around 1960s, it was the hideout for the communists. And since 1970, it was a limestone. What's the word?
Mining?
Mining, yes. It was used as a limestone mining, and since 1990s, so we took over and we opened it to the public. And when we talk about the length of Buah Tempurung, it is around 1.9 kilometers. So the length is from, so 1.9 kilometers.
That's okay. So what is that one thing that you like about this place? Just that one thing.
Okay, the thing I like here is about the serenity. Okay, yes, the surrounding, when you can hear the sound of nature, and sometimes you can hear the sound of the monkeys, the birds. Those are the things that I'm looking at this age. Okay.
Okay. So what are the biggest challenges that you all face when it comes to challenges?
Challenges, not so much, because when we talk about challenges are the things that not so much. Challenges apa? Buah Tempurung?
Apa yang challenge?
Challenge kita punya
Aktiviti lah challenge.
yang kalau future maintaining Buah Tempurung. Is it challenging? Maintaining, mentality. Okay, I'll talk about the mentality of people. When we talk about challenges, I think to make people understand that you can't litter in the cave. The guides will have to go in the cave and pick it up all the rubbish manually. Basically, they have to carry the rubbish bags and take it out. I think that's the biggest challenge, to make people do not litter in the cave itself.
And that relates to my next question itself. Has this tourism impacted more positively or negatively? Mostly.
I understand when we talk about the nature itself, sometimes people will say it's not ideal, to open it to the public so that people do damages on the walls and whatsoever. But for me, for people to appreciate the nature, yes, they may enter the cave, but we as the guardians, can I say that as the guardians? So we need to educate the people or the visitors not to litter, do not scribble everywhere, don't do this, don't do that, the do's and don'ts before they enter the cave. I think that's.
Has there been cases of vandalism before?
Yeah. Okay, so one of it, I would say, scribbling the walls. Okay. If I'm not sure whether you've been inside.
Yeah, I went inside.
Okay. Did you see the muddy wall?
Yeah, it was darker.
Okay. So basically, the darker side is actually mud. Where the guides will have to, and the guides are the rangers on the same, so they need to enter the cave. Once they see the vandalism, the scribbling on the wall, they will cover it with mud. Okay, and it's not only there, not only at the entrance, it's up until the wet tour. So wet tour is when you go up until platform 5 and they have to enter deeper into the cave. Platform 6, platform 7, so many scribblings on the wall. So those are the things that I think people need to be aware and not to do. Okay.
So, moving on to the next question. Do you think that the local benefit from this tourism?
Okay, when we talk about the locals, means the villages surrounding, the surrounding villages. Basically, we improve the economy income from the locals. Well, we have few, eatery around here, the kampung itself, and we built up surrounding resorts where they offer good food as part of their activities for their guests as well. Yeah, and we have the nearest one. I'm not going to say the company. So they just started a resort around here. Yeah, and they brought in their customers for the activity.
Yeah, that's nice for the locals especially. Okay, so moving on to the next question. What do you think is the biggest misunderstanding when it comes to Gua Tempurung for outsiders? Because when I came here, I thought it would be like a short path, small walk in, walk out and all until I had to walk all the way up there and all. That was the biggest misunderstanding. So is there anything else with the tourist things?
So far I think it's because of the promotion itself. Okay. For your information, Gua Tempurung is part of the Lembah Cinta Geopark. Okay, they call it LGK. You can Google Lembah Cinta Geopark. LGK. LKG. You can Google. Okay. So part of their one under their roof saying that they have to promote Gua Tempurung whatsoever. But for on our side itself, we are lacking our official website actually.
Okay.
Official website. We've done this before, but when they change hands, the management, we're lacking of that. So yeah, we're still improving. But we do have on our social media such as Instagram, Facebook, everywhere.
If you have to bring one personal touch to this place, what would it be? Your personal touch.
I'm seeing this place, this area, the whole area, just like an airport.
Airport.
You see the airport, the airport hall, when you enter the thing. I mean, when you enter this place, it will be like there's an eatery places, the ticket counter, the souvenir shop. There's so many things that you can upgrade. Yeah, the airport. I am not sure how to say this, but the airport hall is my vision.
Okay, so that would be your hope for the future for this place.
Come and visit Gua Tempurung, Gopeng Perak. See you here.